Ladies and gentlemen, I got a challenge for myself. I'm on Linux, and one of the things is that has been commonly have this kind of misconception on is you can't produce any kind of beats on Linux. You can't really make music on Linux. So, I'm going to challenge myself today. Can it cook? Can we cook on Linux? And I know just what we're going to be using for today. Yes, sir. Good old trusty FL Studio. Yes, FL Studio does work on Linux, from what I can tell. So, let's see what we could do on here. To install FL Studio on here, the software I'm using is Bottles. Bottles is a Windows compatibility layer. Like, I know there's a software called Wine, but the thing with Bottles is you can actually get libraries and stuff that make sure your application works. You can just go in the application, download what you need to download, and install your exe in here, and you can go off to the races with that. So, yeah, let's see what we can do with that. In terms of plugins, let's see, because I just downloaded, where it is. Huh. It's crashed while loading its settings. It's strongly advised to open and close the application with that trying to save your project. Okay. Let's see if we can close out of this. Well, that's one thing I just learned. You can't really use certain plugins in here. Let's see if we can use something a little bit more older. Let's see if we can go see if we can get Nexus. Nexus are like we get like Roland or something. I'm going to restart this again. I don't know how does it not go back up unless I have to open it already. Hey! It works. Yeah, some plugins do work on Linux. So it's like Xenology works fine. So so they have. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that. That's just like it has the exact same samples that I have for my the sample pack I got. Okay, we got something. I think we got something right now. Oh, that sounds way better. The effect level 0, isn't it? Okay. Try samples in here. New track. You're the accountant? Hold on. Maybe that synth is this synth is not a good idea for that. I might do like a sign for it, like a sign synth, because that might be just like a little bit too. Let me see. Hey, we might take this one then. Everybody just give it a little bit of variance. So just arrange it a little bit. I knew something sounds off because I'm saying like, because it said like, wait a minute, why it sounds like the snares are a bit off when when it's playing. This is one of the weird quirks that I just don't like about FL Studio. I'm more or less used to Ableton, how they do like this, because it's a little bit more like. It's a little bit more. It's like you don't really get like issues like that in Ableton. Maybe that's just for me at least. But hey, long as it can do what it gotta do, so I can't be too bad. I think that should be good. See what we can figure out with this. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. That actually sounds kind of garbage, bro. Hey, at least you know that you can do stuff in there. So if you want to actually like make beats and stuff in here, you can pretty much be able to do so. Just be mindful that sometimes this thing can stutter, but also at the same time, some plugins won't work. Doggone, Splice does not want to open up for some odd reason, but Xenology works. So you might have to experiment and see like what plugins would work. All you just gotta do is when you downloading any of your plugins, just make sure you do the same way how you install FL and make sure the bottle that you're installing it to. Like, for example, wait, yeah, because I'm using the this Windows application bottle that I made. Make sure whatever plugins, whatever libraries that you need to have installed, just make sure that's installed. And when you're launching it, make sure when you're installing said audio VST, make sure it's specifically going to the bottle that you have FL Studio on. Because if it's anything else, it won't read it. So just make sure that's a good idea to do that. Oh, it's under dependencies. Make sure like whatever you need is just added to here. I just recommend just installing all of it. Just so everything just works out of the box. So, yeah. This is can you cook in Linux? Yes, you can.